Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeAim here with my Week 7 battle of the WBE. I am coach of the Bronze Beretics. We're facing the New York Marauders. And my friend, Mr. Talent, aka Drew. Now, guys, for those that don't actually follow the WBE channel, I would advise checking it out. That link is always down below, you know, following their Twitter and whatnot. Sorry, I just smacked my mic. But, you know, there's good content going up on there almost daily. And, yeah, you know, it supports, obviously, the people behind the WBE that are doing work. But let's talk about Drew's team. Bunch of threats. Gyarados, I think, is the biggest threat that he has versus my team. I do not have very much Gyarados counterplay, if I'm being honest here. Nihilego is really nice as well. Obviously, Nihilego and Empoleon kind of stop my Comfey, or they try to, in a case. And then he has Lottie, which can run Z moves as well, or whatever it wants to do, and still be a huge threat. Maybe Colruyberry as well. And then like he has Gourgeist, which kind of stops my Mega Gallade. But otherwise, Mega Gallade is really, really good versus team. Now, we're bringing Comfey back. Comfey's been riding the bench for a little bit, but Comfey's coming back. And we're using Calm Mind Comfey, even though my opponent has Empoleon and a Nihilego. And that's because we are using Calm Mind, U-Turn, Draining Kiss, and Synthesis. Basically, the idea behind this Comfey is check Buzzwole, because we are physically defensive. Also checking Ambipom and potentially checking Latias and Gyarados at the same time. Gyarados, I need a little bit of damage, and by that I mean like 80% on Gyarados to actually do any damage to it. But the idea is I bring in Comfey on something that has a good matchup versus I go for U-Turn as he goes out into one of his two answers, being the Nihilego or the Empoleon, and I either take offensive initiative with Mega Gallade, which is next, or I trap it with my Gothitelle. Now, we'll go up to Mega Gallade, but Comfey obviously giving me a fighting resist, a Buzzwole answer. The only thing that goes down to Buzzwole is Z Poison. I'm also faster than max speed Timid Empoleon. That's, you know, I mentioned that just because that's something he could bring, like an agility one if he wants to, and Comfey obviously can can U-turn out before that actually does any work. But my Gallade can come in first. I have 4 HP and 4 defense. That actually is important because it means that I take an Adamant +1 Waterfall from Gyarados after Rocks. So that's just like the importance of that calc right there. But Swords Dance, Zen Headbutt, Knockoff, Close Combat hits his entire team for super effective or neutral damage. Knockoff is there for Lottie as well as Gourgeist. Yes, he could be running Z Lottie, so Knockoff will do less, and Colruyberry, Gourgeist, but Ice Punch just does like very little to begin with at +2, so I'd rather knock them or do little damage initially and then, you know, go from there. But if I U-turn out to Comfey on Empoleon, that's a free close combat or knockoff for me. And Zen Headbutt's there for Buzzwole, also good for Nihilego, though that's going to go down to close combat. Knock is also cool for Gyarados. But we do have my Gothitelle coming back, which a lot of people seem to be very much over prepping for, and I haven't used it much, so we'll see how that actually ends up changing. That's the whole idea between Gothitelle. But we're running Electrium Z, Thunderbolt, and Psyshock. My Gothitelle's role in this game is not to trap Buzzwole. If it was to trap Buzzwole, I'd run Scarf Psychic, and he could be running Pyapa Berry on Buzzwole anyway. But basically, it's to trap Nihilego, which opens up more for Comfey, or potentially Empoleon if possible. But the 68 HP, 12 defense means that I take Adamant +1 Waterfall after Rocks, guaranteed. The 204 Spadef with 68 HP means that I take an Acid Downpour, so a Z move from Nihilego after Rocks, guaranteed. 220 Special Attack means that I knock out offensive Empoleon, guaranteed. Also knocking out Nihilego, also knocking out Gyarados with Thunderbolt. So I knock out offensive Empoleon with Z Thunderbolt, but defensive Empoleon I'm faster than naturally, and I can taunt, I can Toxic if need be. Taunt is also really nice to stop Lottie from setting up in front of me, or threats like that. I need to be aware of like what type of Gourgeist he is. Like I hate. Luckily, the game will show me what type of Gourgeist he is if he does want to bring Gourgeist. But yeah, Shadow Tag obviously meaning my opponent can't switch. So depending on basically the idea behind no speed on this Gothitelle is I want to be able to check Nihilego, but also damage especially defensive Empoleon. For example, especially defensive Empoleon is not that much of a threat. First off, I'm faster than it, so I just Z Thunderbolt into Thunderbolt. If it doesn't manage to KO, I live every hit. I live like 3 hits. I'll live Knockoff easily as well because of my Electrium Z. And the main thing is if I trap Nihilego, which a lot of my team actually does really well versus, so it's not the biggest threats, but I want to open up that door for Comfey as well. But also not allowing like straight up setup with Gyarados, so that's why we have Thunderbolt. Tithe Taker, we're bringing Choice Scarf Crocodile. What a surprise! Nah, I bring this every single week. But I mean, it's good. I don't always bring Choice Scarf Crocodile, but in this case, I think it's very important. He has very little answers to my Dark besides Buzzwole. And, you know, his other answer being Houndoom and Audino, which don't appreciate Earthquake anyway. But I have Foul Play on the Crocodile because I'm very worried about Gyarados. And Foul Play does like 84% to 99 to +1 Gyarados, which puts it in range of my Comfey. Crunch is really cool because if I'm scared to go for knockoff because my opponent could have Z moves, or I've already knocked off an item, it's just a better move to be locked into. I don't like going for Pursuit with Crocodile in this type of game because the Pokemon I will be Pursuit trapping might not switch, right? And they can knock me out with Z moves or burn me with Will-O-Wisp, etc., like Gourgeist in that case. But enough speed to punish a modest Houndoom and a modest Nihilego. But obviously also naturally outspeeding, you know, other Scarfers. Like, I mean, outspeeding Jolly Gyarados as well. We do have my Toxapex as my next member of the squad. It's also one of my Buzzwole switch-ins. Physically defensive Toxapex. Enough special attack that we guarantee break a sub from max HP Buzzwole with Surf. Otherwise, I use Scald, and I think Scald might be better, but I need like 100 special attack to do that, so it's not worth it. I want to be able to break its sub, but knockoff is really cool because it actually, if you sub Combine Lottie, I break that sub as well, guarantee with knockoff. 4H attack investment actually makes it do a little bit more too. It's like a nice little jump point right there. And then we have Toxic. This thing is a good Pokemon to sit in on Dino. Can take on Empom, Buzzwole, can potentially take on Lottie, can take on Gyarados if it's not Taunt, can take on Nihilego if it's not Z, can take on Houndoom, like can sit in on Gourgeist because Gourgeist cannot beat it. If he wants to run sub, Leech Seed, Will-O-Wisp, Gourgeist, I will sit in with my Toxapex, then go out into my Comfey, then U-turn back into my Toxapex. Like if I need to do that, I will do that. That's the idea behind Pex. And then the rest is put into depth, helps me better take on Houndoom, helps me better take on Nihilego. Last but not least, we do have a Bronzong now. I was really debating what type of Bronzong set I wanted to run. Gypsy King actually came up with this idea, and I liked it. I was thinking about like Custat potentially to help me check Gyarados, but I like a little more offensive Bronzong. My initial answers to Latios, I have a lot of offensive counterplay, but defensively, I guess Comfey and potentially Bronzong. We have 20 attack investment. Let's Gyro Ball to a KO, if I'm not mistaken, with Rocks guaranteed. Psychic is really good for Buzzwole and decent for Nihilego, and then Charge Beam there. I could change it to HP Electric, but Charge Beam is nice because it doesn't allow Gyarados to set up. Basically, Charge Beam does a ton to it, and I can revenge kill it with a lot on my squad. I can also Psychic Gyarados once if rocks are up, and he might feel safe, so then I can go, if he tries to go for another Dragonite, I can Charge Beam after. Or I can just go for Charge Beam and not have to risk the second one missing and go for the first one while I live a +1 attack. But Bronzong just naturally checks Pokemon like Nihilego, so I do like Bronzong in this game. But that's the team for today. Gonna be an interesting game for sure. I think that 4 people have good matchups versus me, or at least scary matchups. Tyler, which I just played last week. Drew, which I'm playing this week because Gyarados is just a huge problem. Duncan, which I play week 12, and A-Drive, which I play week 13. So I do think that several people have good matchups versus me, but I will do my best to obviously come out on top. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the battle in a sec. Alright guys, so we are here with the battle. Let's see what my opponent has brought this time. Don't forget to check out Drew. His link will be down below. No Buzzwole. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh, Gothitel's going to go in this game. Empom is to be expected, actually. I was like low-key thinking, yeah, Empom is coming. Empom, Latios, Gyarados for sure. Nihilego, Gourgeist. I don't. Is it cheating for me to ask him what Gourgeist that is? I'm gonna DM him right now. If that's cheating, y'all can let me know down below. But come on, man, I'm gonna ask him. Hey, is it cheating if I ask? Okay, I gotta word this right. I'm not gonna say is it cheating if I ask your size. If I ask what Gourgeist that is. All right, how do we win this game? Crocodile, fantastic here. Immediately fantastic. My Gothitelle is going to trap for sure, and I absolutely love Crook as a lead, I believe. I initially get off an Intimidate on something, and I threaten something immediately, and it allows me to go out into my Toxapex and just click knockoff on something coming in. I'll never risk my Crocodile, obviously. Like, I'll never risk it, but I like it as a lead because it gives me some momentum. It's regular Gyarados, by the way. Can't Mega Evolve. Let me put regular. Let's write that down real quick. Gourgeist, I'm going to put a dash, and ideally it shows me what type it is. But yeah, Crocodile definitely just like, I like the Intimidate, obviously initially on Gyarados. Babushka. Ambipom. Alright, cool. So not too bad. Again, early Intimidate. Then Empower Fairy. I hate you, Drew. So leads Ambipom. I'm assuming a Fake Out might come out. Maybe a U-turn immediately. He also could just hard switch out into Gourgeist. We're going to go into my Toxapex here. It basically covers everything. I can Toxic his Gourgeist. Gourgeist might be a little bit annoying. I mean, I knew it was going to be annoying, but Mega Gallade is fantastic at +2. Don't even have to risk like Zen Headbutt. Like I go for knockoff and close combat on everything. I feel like Gourgeist, it does not learn taunt. Okay, cool. I'm just writing that down. But yeah, I definitely think we go out into my Toxapex here. I want to pay attention on the damage he's about to do to me as well. Ambipom. If he's Life Orb, I mean, we'll find out if he's Life Orb, but -1 Life Orb does nothing. From 20, it does 21 to 27 damage. Alright, but, I mean, he might U-turn immediately if it is Scarf. Gallade would have been a cool lead here, too, because I can't be flinched due to my ability. That's something I'll keep in mind later, though. I don't want this to be in a passing, though, a passing set. As in, like, he nasty plot passes immediately. I think when I get into Toxapex, I immediately click Knockoff. Whether I find out Lottie's a Z move, or I get rid of Empoleon's item, or, you know, I find out something, I do think that this is just my best play. So let's see what type of Ambipom this is. If you Fake Out, he hard switches, so probably not Scarf. Into his Gourgeist. Alright. That looks like a Super Gourgeist. It's a big boy. It looks like a Super. It looks Super. Now let me click on it. It doesn't tell me anything. I mean, I gotta watch this for a sec. Current number turns 2. Tell me what type of Gourgeist he is, please. Tell me the type, please. Please, tell me the Gourgeist he is. Ghost Grass. I'm gonna assume that's Super. That thing is big, alright? Toxic is fine. I think Toxic is fine. If he goes Empoleon, so be it. I can knock off after. I did like knock initially first because he might burn me here. He does hard switch. Into his Nihilego. Wow. Okay, cool. Good play. Great play, but that does allow me to get out my my Bronzong here and get up rocks. So he might get up rocks himself. Obviously, rocks are going to be nice for me just for wearing down that Gyarados, as it's something I am definitely threatened by. If he has Foul Play, will that deal with my Bronzong, though? That was a good double, too. I don't think he has sub now on his Gourgeist. Gets up South Rock. Okay. So, Rocks, Nihilego. SR. Which probably means it's not Rocks and Empoleon. Get up our own Rocks here. He can't stop me. If he gets a T-Spikes, I do have my own Empoleon just to absorb that. And my Rocks are going to be really good in terms of calking, like versus Gyarados. Like getting up rocks for Gyarados the entire game sounds good. I'm actually half tempted if he goes Empoleon to start clicking Charge Beam too. He might go Gyarados immediately to try and set up as well. But again, I do have that Charge Beam, so I'll be able to live a hit. And as long as I get Charge Beam off, he dies to Foul Play. It's like something. My Scarf Crocodile is really good in this too. But again, I can see Gourgeist coming out. We don't know anything else. He knows my item because he frisked me. I want to be careful about Ambipom, though. Him hard switching into Gourgeist means that he's really worried about knock. So I don't think Gyarados has a Z move. I think it's either Latios. And I also don't know what his Empoleon is. All things considered. Now I could have trapped this immediately by going route to Gothitelle, but I do value those rocks just in the long run. Rocks actually make it so Gyarados doesn't 6-0 me. Let's see what he switches out into. Logo is the Gourgeist. There we go. Alright, nice. So rocks being up are great for Nihilego. Stop frisking my items. And this just gives me a Toxapex switching. Not very many doubles to take advantage of that, I feel my opponent has. Was there any English said in that sentence? Yeah, like he can go Latios, but then I go right back out to Bronzong. I do want to be careful about Calm Mind Reflect type Lati, but as long as I have Bronzong in, that should be okay. And obviously my SD Gallade is a lot better now that rocks are up too. So he didn't switch, I switched. Obviously. Will-O-Wisp, Leech Seed, Will-O-Wisp. Throws off a Willow there. Not that terrible for me. Wisp. Just gonna click knockoff here. Maybe he might go hard into Nihilego if it might be Electrum Z. Go Slick Daddy, that sounds like Empoleon, yep. Is it Z? It was Assault Vest. Alright, cool. That was AV. AV. Not. What are you going to do to me? Knock me back? So getting rid of its AV is cool. So that's not Z. Again, my Toxapex is still very annoying. Do I use Gothitelle here to break through this and basically spam knockoff later with my Crocodile? Because that looks really free. I kind of like that. Because I have Bronzong to deal with the Nihilego. Yeah, we're going to go right into my Gothitelle here. If he goes for knockoff, it's not going to do much because I have my, my Z. He can't switch out, and I can Z him immediately. And if he goes back out into the... Yeah, he goes for Earthquake. Nice. Doesn't do much at all. Shout out to Gothitelle. Knocking off his AV is really good. We're just going to click Electrium Z here. I shouldn't die to one hit because I am a Gothitelle. If he's Assault Vest, I'm thinking he's not running very much speed. And he might be a more offensive variant. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to throw off a Gigavolt Havoc here. He is a faster variant, though. I shouldn't die, though. Yep. I'm a Gothitelle. Knew I wouldn't die. Alright, so ideally I get rid of the Empoleon here. So what was he, like Metal Claw? Does he get Iron Head? It probably gets Smart Strike. Empoleon. Do you get Smart Strike? I feel like you get Smart Strike. It gets Steel Wing. So this is going to be amazing and, for my Comfey. Awesome. So Empoleon goes down. Empoleon goes down to Gothitelle. So I trapped Empoleon, which is what I think I needed in this game. Because that also means he doesn't like switching into my... he doesn't like switching into my... what's it called? My Bronzong now. Like, if my Bronzong has a Toxic, it'd be really good. But now he can't like switch into Psychics or Gyro Balls. Obviously, I can knock out Gyarados too. With Thunderbolt now, so he can't go Gyarados. If he goes Latias, I'm probably going to click Toxic. If I get a Toxic off on Latias, it's dead. Ambipom can obviously come out too if it wants to. But the fact that Empoleon's dead is really good for Comfey, because that means that Nihilego can only be a switching after. And that'll give me basically, if he goes Nihilego, that'll give me basically a free Bronzong. So it does bring out Nihilego. I'm going to go out to Bronzong. No attack he goes for should be able to knock me out, unless he goes for like Foul Play or something. And then that should be a free Gyro Ball as well. Like whatever he wants to double out to with rocks up, I'm good. I'm really glad Empoleon's gone. So I wasn't able to U-turn out, but I mean Comfey can still do it later because that means that I don't have to worry about Empoleon. And it also means that when I U-turn next, he's probably going to go Nihilego. I believe Bronzong will live every hit though. But I want to calc everything. I'm at 164, Grass Knot. 164 to 134. 164 to 134, okay. Nihilego. That did 30. So that's that did 30. So that's literally modest. Okay, so that's modest. That's good to know. That's straight up modest. Only way I can do 30 is if it's modest. So I'm gonna say maybe modest Scarf. Modest Nihilego. Alright, so we just click the Gyro Ball here. It'll be a little bit... Maybe... Actually, Psychic's a little bit better. If he goes Gyarados, I like Psychic a little bit better. That's modest, though. Obviously, I can knock him out with Gyro Ball, so he shouldn't stay in. And if he goes Gourgeist, I want to actually get some damage off, too. And if he goes Gyarados, Psychic and a Charge Beam knocks it out. But he does go Gourgeist. Okay. So, yeah, this is why getting rid of Empoleon was really good, because it means that my Mon can just throw off attacks for free. Oh, that's really good. Oh, and I got a Spadef drop, too. I might... You know what? I think I just stay in and click buttons again. I want to say I do. I want to say I do, because there's no one move he can lock himself into it, and Nihilego to sweep me. That did so much damage. I'm going to click Psychic. Like, that special attack drop was terrible. I'm going to click Psychic again. Where does he go? Lottie here? Goes Lottie. Could not stay in because of the Psychic drop, obviously. Now, what is the Latias' set? Is my question here. I'm going to Gyro Ball because even if he's Reflect type, I'm good. Like, Bronzong is just putting in some work now. That does so much damage, too. And if he's Choice Locked, it's really good for me, too. Like, he does not pivot in. And Gyro Ball is a 2-hit KO, by the way. Obviously, you could have Roost, but Gyro Ball's 2-hit KO. As long as I keep Latias at about that range, I kill it with Crunch as well. Even if it's Cobra Berry, I kill it with Crunch. The fact that I max special attack Bronzong, man, did so much. So the Gourgeist is at about 38%. I want to say after Rocks, it's about 38%. Nihilego, maybe Modest Scarf, question mark. And he does not like Gyro Ball here. Now if he's like sub-combine too, like Ghostium would be a little bit annoying, I suppose, but then I'll be able to know and I'll just be able to click Crunch. Like he doesn't have a Crunch switching at that point. So, that's good. That's what I'm trying to say. I just click that Gyro Ball now. Goes for Surf. That takes me from 164 to 120. That Gyro Ball did so much damage. That Gyro Ball did so much damage. So 164 to 120. Latias. Maybe he's Hydro Vortex. It's 44 damage. Yeah, that's just timid. Standard. Let's get Gyro Ball again. I have the Charge Beam for Gyarados. He just recovers. That's fine too. Recover Surf. Recover, Surf. I think he's Hydro Vortex. But I'm slowly but surely getting my recovery back on Bronzong. And I'm also... Like, yes, he's out recovering me. But I'm also... Like, this recovery on Bronzong is really good for Gyarados. He might try and go Gyarados now. And actually just hard switch. But then if I Charge Beam Gyarados, then that puts it in range of Crocodile. How much does my Psychic do to Gyarados? Wow, actually no, Psychic's a 2-hit KO on Gyarados. With Rocks. I don't even have to Charge Beam. So we have Recover Surf. Nihilego dies to this too. Yeah, Psychic's actually the better play versus Gyarados. Why does Psychic do almost as... like, barely less than... Psychic does barely less than a 4-time super effective Charge Beam. I should have ran HP Electric. Because I'm risking Charge Beam missing. And I know I'm just bringing that to life by talking right now. But yeah, offensive Bronzong was really good. Alright, so he gives me Latias. Perfect. Bronzong. Nice. Gives me Latias. Awesome. I can actually afford to Psychic Gyarados twice as well. Because, one, I have Scarf Foul Play. But also, if I Psychic twice instead of risking Charge Beam, I get off the damage for, I get off the damage for Comfy's Draining Kiss. So you might go Gyarados now and try and set up. Gyarados is going to be at 75%. If I get 2 high rolls, I knock it out. But min rolls is literally 35 and 35 versus 0 HP Gyarados. So min rolls does it. Yeah, there's Gyarados. Let's see. Also, the fact that it's at that range, I'm fine either way because Rocks is what I need to beat it with Crook. So I'm gonna click Charge Beam here because Charge Beam kind of scares him. I think he's gonna Dragon Dance in my face, and Charge Beam's gonna do about 51 to 63% instead of Psychicking twice because I actually want to. It's a little bit risky on my part, obviously. It's a regular Gyarados though. It's not Mega. This Mega's Aldino. But yeah, this Bronzong put in some massive amount of work. And shout out to Gothitelle for trapping Empoleon. Like, that's why I realized like my Bronzong was good. Max special attack Bronzong, man. Let's see if he misses. Maybe, I think it was either Z or Cobra Lottie. And I don't think it's a Z Gyarados. But I could be wrong though. I think it's Sub. I should have Psychicked. I misplayed by clicking Charge Beam. Like, I'm thinking about it, like, I did misplay. I don't want to risk myself losing, getting reverse swept by Gyarados. I risked it. Too, I risked it. Alright, he Dragon Dances in my face. Let's see if we manage to land. Let's see, buddy. Is that on you? Is that on you, Bronzong? Boom, boom, boom! Hey, he landed. Bro, Bronzong is a beast! And he got the special attack raise, too. And it's leftovers Gyarados as well. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. So, okay, I mean, I really want to sack Gothitelle here. But the best place is Saiyan and click Psychic. That way he can't Dragon Dance again. But, like, Bronzong I really want to just sack Gothitelle. Because I knock out Gyarados after. But if he Dragon Dances again, I can lose the game. It sucks because I really want to sack Gothitelle and keep Bronzong alive since it beats everything. But I'll just click Psychic here. I'll let him knock me out with Waterfall. Yeah, that's like a situation that's just really tough. Doesn't even knock out Bronzong, so Bronzong picks up the KO on Gyarados too. Woo! Bronzong! Let's go! That's Benalia, man. Bro, anybody knows about Benalia? Anybody plays Magic? If you know about Benalia, you get them tokens out, then you get them boosts at the end. Shut up, Benalia. Alright, let me get Gyarados out of here real quick. I guess Nihilego is still kind of scary. However, if it's modest, which it had to be, just based on the calcs, my Crocodile does outspeed with Scarf. So the fact that Bronzong just beat that thing down is fire. But yeah, this is like I kind of want to save it. Babushka. Alright, we'll just click Psychic here. I'm +1. Can't do anything to me. Just gonna knock off. Tail Slap. Gone. Bronzong had some ridiculous value though. Like ridiculous value. How much does my Crocodile do to Ambipom? Ambipom would have to be faster than my what's it called? Ambipom would have to have been faster than my thing. So Earthquake doesn't knock you out. He might be all out pummeling. Comfey beats Gourgeist because it's Will-O-Wisp. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, we'll get out my my Crook. And I mean, I don't want him all out pummeling me, so I'm gonna do this just to get out the Intimidate and see if this is actually a Zmon instead. And I'm gonna sack my Gourgeist here. Excuse me, my Gothitelle here, excuse me. I don't want him to be all out pummeling. If he has to go for Focus Punch, I want it to be raw. I shouldn't die to Rocks, yep. A U-turn's there. Alright, cool. So, he's not choice locked. And I get the position I actually need. Because if he brings out Nihilego, I just bring out big Gallade. Yep, he has to bring out this. I want the position. If this is... So... This is super, right? I'm assuming this is Gourgeist super. I just don't want to mess up my end game. I think it's super. I'm gonna just assume it's Gourgeist super. Gourgeist super. ZU physically defensive, sure. That boy takes nothing from Crook. Okay, we're gonna bring out Toxapex here. And just click Toxic. And then knock off the Nihilego. As long as I don't give him a boost, I'm good. Nihilego should not be able to win without a boost. I'm gonna click knock off now. Just in case he does actually go Nihilego. He should recover. Yeah, he synthesis up. So I get rid of his little item there. Synthesis. Yeah, there's his Colbur. He was Colbur. Gone. That did -0 damage. That did -0 damage, alright? But at least I got rid of his Colbur, so my Crunch from my Crocodile actually 2-hit KOs. Yeah, Crunch does 2-hit KO with Rocks up. Just gonna double knock off here, in case he wants to go Nihilego. If he wants to stand, that's fine too. He might Leech Seed. Will-O-Wisp, Synthesis, maybe a Leech Seed. Seed Bomb set, I don't know. Toxapex is just really good. Making sure my endgame isn't messed up by, alright, Seed Bomb. I'm just making sure this boy cannot go out to the one Pokemon that messes me up. That's it. I do not want that. I want to say I can throw off Surfs, but that's not going to do anything. Nihilego. If it's a speed boosting set, then it can't beat Gallade. Surf does nothing to Nihilego, man. Just going to recover here. Yeah, he's just going to Seed Bomb spam. That's fine. I want to make sure I'm at least near full. That way Nihilego can't do anything. I think Nihilego Z. And, as I mentioned, if it's a speed boosting set, it cannot beat Gallade. If it's a special attack boosting set, there's no move it can lock itself into that beats both my, that beats everything. Just gonna knock off one more time. I don't care if he stays and I do -1 damage. I'm just knocking just to see that item. I'm knocking just to see that item on Nihilego if he wants to risk it. Because I beat this with Toxic, right? Like my Comfey beats this naturally too. I can actually go Comfey if I want to and click U-turn. Maybe that's been a little bit better because then I can get in Nihilego, but yeah, I'm alright with him doing this. I'm alright with him doing this because I'm making sure he doesn't go out to Nihilego. He seems to know. He seems to know. I mean, like, Drew definitely knows. I'm trying to wait for that. Bro, he brings out Nihilego and I click Toxic, he's a god. I'm clicking Toxic now. Drew does it right now. Amazing. I'm a clap. Slow clap, too. It's going to be like a really stupid clap. He's doing it. I know the second I click Toxic, he's doing it. He has to. He's going to do it. But I feel like he knows he needs this. He's modest Nihilego, right? Okay. He stayed in. I got the Toxic off. Awesome. Stayed in, I got the Toxic off. Amazing. We don't have to worry about this Pokemon one bit. Now it can never beat me. Ever. I just want a position where I get in Comfey and I U-turn. That's all I want. He might go Nihilego now. I'm going to recover once and then go Comfey. Because I just really don't want him going Nihilego. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he goes Ambipom. That's fine too. Because we already got Ambipom nice and weakened. I'm not as worried about this mon at all. It's not Scarf, so it can't beat me. I'll just click knock off on you too. Like, what do? You fake out, you tail slap. I don't gotta worry about Gourgeist. And if I get a Toxic off on this, I also sweep him with Crunch from Crook. I'm just trying to position myself in a way that I don't lose. He taunts me. All right. The taunt, U-turn, tail slap. Get a little bit of chip. It's Z. Ooh. Nice Z. I'm going to surf once. So it's not Z Nihilego. I think it's Scarf Nihilego. So surf guarantees that this dies to crunch. Yeah, surf guarantees. Oh, surf, I mean hella guarantees now. And I don't think there's any set of Nihilego that can beat me. So what I'm going to do now is actually go out to Comfy. I don't think you'd U-turn at this point because I just throw off a surf. I think you'd stand and tail slap. And with my Comfy, I can U-turn out on Nihilego. I am faster with my Crocodile than Modest Nihilego. I'm faster. He does U-turn though. Oh crap. Is that a problem? No, this is a Z. It's not Nihilego. Like he can take me. He can take me, but Nihilego's not a Z. I think Nihilego's Scarf. Like, that doesn't make. That was a good play, but I don't think it wins in the game. Like he can take this from me. I don't want to give him Comfy though. That's my homie. I think he's Scarf as well. And I also don't think he ever Sludge Wave, so I'm clicking U-turn here. Like, he has to be Scarf. This is Scarf, for sure. Guaranteed. And because he's Modest Scarf, based on the damage to Bronze, I'm good. I'm clicking U-turn. I'm making the offensive play. Like, he can't... Unless he's double Z, he cannot kill a Johnny as well. And a Johnny kind of just comes in and clicks knock and wins. I know he's not going to Sludge Wave here, man. Maybe, like, Grass Knot or Power Gem, Thunderbolt. I go Crook after and I don't care either. I have a Mega Gallade in the back. And also because Gourgeist is on a timer, Toxapex beats a 1v1 too. So I don't have to worry about that. Look at little Comfy go. Like I know for a fact he's Modest Nihilego. Because he want... Yep, he Power Gems. Perfect. As I expected. Look at little Comfy go. Go! Go, little Comfy. Go! That's my homie. Crunch does a lot. 61 to 73%. However, a Johnny is the best play I can make. Johnny is the best play I can make because you cannot attack where your opponent cannot defend. And this is a little bit safer than me going Crocodile too. Yeah, he's definitely Scarf too. Like, by him actually clicking that move there, it confirms he's Scarf. So, Gourgeist will be 2-hit KO by a Johnny. It will be 2-hit KO by a Johnny. So that boy, the benefits. Yo, Johnny's like the most annoying card I have. Like that, I can take 16 damage in a turn, and he'll be like, "Now do you understand the benefits of peace?" Like, bro, I'm losing. What are we talking about here? Yeah, there's 0 moves he can lock stuff into to beat me. Now, so get a couple kills with my Gallade right now. We know he's choice lock with his Nihilego. We absolutely know he's choice lock, but doesn't matter. All I have to do is sack my Comfy. I don't want to, but that is all I have to do. Much love to Comfy, though. Much love. There's still 0 moves he can beat me with, bro. I'm just going to stay in and click knockoff. I can't lose. I'm not going to sack Comfy. What, Z? Is that normal? Is that Breakneck Blitz? Is that fighting? Is that Ghost? It kind of looked like it was roaring at me. Never-ending Nightmare. Oh, for Bronzong, I like that. Do I die? I mean, that doesn't matter. I just click Earthquake and win the game. He can't Sludge Wave sweep me because I have a Toxapex. So that's really cool. Johnny died there, obviously, but I got to Crocodile, click Earthquake, and win the game. Even if it's Shuka on his Nihilego, it will straight up die 1,000,000%. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure he couldn't. Like, that's really cool that he got that KO. I was actually thinking about sacking Comfy, but I can't. Out of every single game I brought Comfy, it has not died. I'll sack my apartment before I sack Comfy. Anyway, Scarf Crocodile comes out. He cannot Grass Knot Sweep me. Because first off, Comfy is light as hell. And Synthesis is triage boosted. So even if he is Scarf on this thing, my Comfy ends up winning and it actually ends up getting the KO. However, we know based on the calc earlier, the Bronzong, that he is Modest. And I did EV my Crocodile to punish Modest Nihilego. So I will be surprised if I get outsped right here. Even though I know he's Scarf. I EV'd it to live this. I mean, not to live this, but I EV'd it to outspeed a Modest Nihilego and to punish it. So I'm going to punish him. Yep. That is the benefit. Alright, well. Nice. So we continue on our undefeated streak. We are now 7-0. Drew, like I said, I feel like had one of the hardest matchups. Shout out to my Bronzong for working overtime in this game. And also huge shout out to my Gothitelle for actually opening up that door to Bronzong. But nice. We managed to win another one. I'm going to see if I can get my boy Drew in a call. Good game, bro. Definitely was a fun one. You guys, like I said, go ahead and check him out. Can't wait to see his side. And obviously the Spadef drop. That's Spadef drop on. That's Spadef drop on Gothitelle. On Gourgeist definitely made it harder. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If we do have an interview, you guys will see in a sec. If not, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. All right, guys. So we're here with my boy Drew, aka Mr. Talent. He can say hi.
Hello, everybody. What's going on?
So first off, I thought he was Scarf Nihilego, the way it was being played, but it turns out he was Shedshell.
I was.
One of the few people to bring Shedshell versus me in a situation where it actually would be useful. I mean, like, in the sense that I actually brought Gothitelle, so that's really, really cool. My thought process, by the way, just to let you know, but behind trapping Empoleon after I knocked... It was Steel Wing. I was looking if it learned smart. It was Max Attack too. That's fire. That's fire. Oh, damn, you were like 1 point faster than my Gothitelle as well.
Was I? Okay.
Yeah. That's good creep. But my thought process behind trapping Empoleon versus Nihilego is that if it's Rocks Nihilego, Bronzong will always beat it, like no matter what. And if it's a speed boosting set, there's not really any attack you can go for that can knock out the combination of like Toxapex, for instance. Or and once I saw knockoff on Empalm, I even confirmed it. I thought it was Scarf Nihilego the whole time. Because you set up Rocks, switched, clicked Grass Knot, switched, Power Gem, switched.
Yeah.
That's why I actually stayed in with Comfy, because I was like, okay, if he's Scarf, he cannot go for Sludge Bomb here.
1 second, sorry.
No problem, no problem.
I mean, what did you say? I'm sorry, my freaking headset fell off. I was an idiot.
Oh, I'll say, no problem. I said that's why the turn that I stayed in with Comfy, I was like, okay, if he's Scarf, he cannot click Sludge Bomb here because I get too much of an advantage. So I'm going to U-turn and try and get out something that's a threat.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to read the I couldn't kill the Toxapex, so I was trying to get some damage on it, like no matter what. So I went for the Power Gem there, fearing you'd be scared of a Beast Boost, Speed Boost there, and then, but didn't work out that way.
MVP though, offensive Bronzong.
Bro, I said when I brought it, I was like, if he has Charge Beam, this game is over. If he has it, it's over. I can't do nothing. But I'm hoping he's scared for Dark EMZ here, or just a crunch in general. He switches out, I get a free dance, and then maybe bring it back a bit.
Oh,
but
I would have got, dude. I was so petrified of your Gyarados, man. When I say that thing's sweet, like I EV'd my Gothitelle to take +1 Adamant Waterfall after Rocks. My Crocodile has Foul Play, so I kill you with Chip, and if it doesn't, then my Comfy does. And like I put this, because Sub Gyarados made so much sense versus me, right? And I don't have enough slots on, I think, Toxapex to actually afford Haze here, because it's not good versus the Haze like the setups users have. Latias will beat it, and then Gyarados can always sub, and I'll never break its thing. And you know, if I use HP Electric, I was doing 30% to you, so it's not.
Oh yes.
you're out damaging me. So offensive Bronzong ended up, you know, being super super good.
Was.
I loved when I got blown back by that Z Shadow Claw. I was like, oh, this is sick.
I'm like, yes.
This is sick. I was so happy. I was actually sick, bro. That Gourgeist. Oh, it was Gourgeist, bro. Gourgeist is cheating, man. I don't know which one it is.
He's so good in draft. I love that thing, man.
Its defense is ridiculous.
Yeah, I freaking love it.
So I was calculating between like if I use Ice Punch versus you or knockoff, because I figured, you know, Cobra Berry on this or potentially Latias, and Latias could be
Yeah.
Z2. And I was like, wow, it's actually better to have Cobra knockoff, even if he has a Cobra Berry, just because Ice Punch does nothing.
Literally, yeah, exactly. I saw the same thing. Yep.
This dude takes every hit. I love the Empoleon prep. I love that prep.
Losing that AV hurts. I forgot the knockoff, man. He gets knockoff. He just got bopped. It was gone, but it was good.
It was
stuff
still
all around,
like,
dude.
it was still cool. It was still
Yeah.
sick.
He was ready. I had Defiant, because you Intimidate, trying to revenge it. And I had the Aqua Jet too.
Yep.
The Crocodile, but
Oh, you could have ran like a Defiant on this boy too. Was it?
he was. That's,
Okay.
that's a mistake. It was Defiant. Yeah,
Okay,
it
yeah.
was.
No, this is a sick Empoleon bring actually. Like I actually like this a lot. That was amazing. Like I was going through his legs. I was like, what is this thing? Is he running Metal Claw versus me? Like, what is it? What is
Steel Wing,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I was like, oh, Steel Wing. Okay. Nah, but this was absolutely sick Empoleon. I like the Lottie as well. Surprised it wasn't Z Water or Cobra. What was the thought process behind Belt Surf?
With Surf, I just wanted to have like a neutral like attack that was like decent against most things. I was expecting like a Pursuit Trap, but maybe that was a little too obvious, or like just pretty much just I really don't know honestly, other than the
I mean, it's good neutral though. I think about it. Volcarona, Piloswine, Crocodile.
yeah, exactly. You didn't bring
Raza.
the Volcarona, but
Yeah.
it could have helped there. The Piloswine, exactly.
Oh,
And
Volk,
then I had
Volk was definitely an option too.
yeah.
I was thinking U-turn Volk and U-turn Comfy, so I could get them in. But yeah, I basically didn't bring Pursuit because Gyarados was way too much of a threat. I was like,
Yeah.
if I
You need
pursued
the
it,
yeah.
yeah,
Foul play there, right?
yeah, foul play, crunch, and knockoff. I was like, forget this. If I have to click any move, it's not gonna get me swept by Gyarados turn 2. But yeah, I thought it was I thought like maybe you'd bring like sub Gorgeist, and then it ended up being like a game where I literally pivot in between Toxapex and Comfy the entire time.
Oh, dude, would have been what I originally had Subseed Gorgeist.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
You know what? In case he has a Volcarona, let me bring like Rock Slide or something.
Yeah,
on it.
that's a really cool tech too, because this is definitely like out of all your team, this is the only Pokemon I'm setting up on besides maybe Lottie, and you had, you know, obviously Extra Belt Surf plus Fake Out. I mean, excuse me, you Extra Belt Surf plus Nihilego. So and Aqua Jet, like you had options for that. So
Exactly, yeah.
that was a cool tech. Toxapex is just fat.
Dude, that and Bronzong in tandem was just like,
Bro, when I lived the waterfall, I was like, holy crap, Bronzong.
Yeah, man, he's a champ, dude. He's a champ.
My bad about the Spadef drop, by the way, on Gorgeist immediately.
It's all good. It happens, man. It happens.
Immediately
No worries
forced
there.
a switch.
Yeah.
I also I want to say this. Didn't you just win a hockey like
I
championship?
did, baby. We won the freaking tournament that past weekend. It was great, man. It felt so good to win something in hockey again.
That's sick, bro. Hey, that's
Yeah.
man. I feel like after you get out of high school, it's so tough to keep playing sports.
Exactly, man. It keeps me young. It keeps me young.
I'm saying, yeah. But yeah, man. I appreciate you coming up on the channel and just talking, man. I really do.
I appreciate you having me.
Oh, of course, man. You're my boy. I love Shed Shout and Nihilego. The more I think about it now, like wow, this is.
I was ready, man. That got tell, but you got me with the Z. What was it? T-Bolt, I guess.
Yeah, ZT Bolt. It doesn't learn Thunder, unfortunately.
Oh, got me so. I'm like, oh, I'm okay, right? I'm okay. Nope. Little did I know. Gone.
Man, and that I can't believe you're 4 extra speed faster than my Goth.
Did.
That's really you said unintentional? That was
I'm
intentional.
pretty sure that was unintentional.
No, I think that was intentional, bro, because you're faster than min speed Goth, and by speed creeping it, like you're faster than min speed Goth with 4 speed. So you literally spec crept it perfectly.
Got it. All right, that's my boy. That built for me. Then he was in there, fam. He was in there.
Hey. But yeah, guys, thank you everybody for watching. Definitely check out Drew's side. You know, awesome content on his channel as well. Very energetic, so I love that about Mr. Talon right there. Thank you so much for coming on the channel, bro. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Much love to you.
Of course, bro. Have a good one, and thank you everybody for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Later.